I guess my new intro is just gonna be me stepping into the frame and sitting down. All right, people, good to see you guys again. It's your boy Thousand Band B here, formerly C Ronaldo 9 Tricks, now known as Mr. Glocks on Instagram or the Bean Man on SoundCloud. Today I'm coming at y'all with a review of these Gym Red ones. I had made an unboxing video for this shoe, but number one, it was kind of trash. Number two, it was recorded on like my iPhone 6s. Trash. Number three, thank God I lost the file because I really was gonna drop that video, but it just wouldn't upload or whatever. But let's get right into the shoe. The Gym Red one dropped on June 29th, 2019. I didn't get this shoe until I want to say like July 5th, like the day after 4th of July. I was just in the mall one day and I saw them, and I'd seen them like way before, like from when I gotten back from Fort Leonard Wood. I'd seen them and I was like, you know what, this is actually a pretty clean shoe. But I wasn't a shoe that I was really pressed to get. It was like, if I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. So when I walked in and I saw the quality on these, I was like, wow, this is really good for like a non-OG GR Jordan release. And these have been sitting for a while. I think they're still sitting. I think you can still go online and get them. I'm not sure about in stores anymore, but I know you can still get them online. Let's talk about a little bit about the quality first off. The leather on the heel and like this area where the Air Jordan Wings logo is, the toe box and all that is your basic like Jordan 1 leather. It's nothing to write home about, nothing special. The leather on the sail part of the shoe though is a little bit, a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we're getting there, but where the treasure, quote unquote, of this shoe is the leather on the Nike swoosh. That is some impressive leather. I believe this shoe overall, like I would say this shoe has better quality than the 2016 band/bread ones. Some people might say, oh my God, you're talking crazy. But if we're being honest here, like that shoe had some like really mid quality. The Royal ones, I feel the same way. All those ones that dropped after the shattered backboards, which are the best quality Jordan 1 there is to me, like that people are actually able to get their hands on. All the ones after that really went downhill in quality. The shadows brought it back a little bit, but the shadows just weren't consistent across like every pair. Some pairs were more tumbled, whatever. Some pairs more had this type of leather. It just depends. But this shoe is a pretty good quality shoe all around. It comes in your basic Jordan 1 box. These are size 12. Says Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Black Gym Red White Sail. The suggested retail is US $160. In the box, I have the receipt from Foot Locker. I paid $172.80 for these with that sales tax, and I also have the red laces, which I'll never put in the shoe. Red laces are just not my style, not something I like. Here's a shoehorn as well. But yeah, overall though, I really like the shoe. Like, this is not a shoe I would wear every day or a shoe that I would, you know what I mean? Like, but it's a comfortable shoe as far as Jordan 1s go. Jordan 1s are one of the most comfortable Jordans to me. To me, really, it's the 1s, the 3s, the 7s, and then like the 4s that are most comfortable. And then the most uncomfortable Jordan there is the Jordan 5. Like, I don't know what told them to just make that shoe like a brick. Like, the outsole of that shoe is literally just a brick. But yeah, so as far as the materials go, I give Jordan a 9 out of 10. They could have done a little bit better on this type of leather, but considering it is a non-OG GR, you kind of got to take what you get when it comes to them. As usual, Nike Air on the tongue with all the OG Jordan 1s, Retro High OG Jordan 1s, the little saying right there. It's got the size tag in there. How many times have I worn these? I've worn these about 5. No, that's a lot. I've worn these between 5 and 10 times. I like to keep my shoes a little bit clean. So like, not too clean where it looks like they're pristine, but pretty clean. They just pick up scuffs around the toe box, the side, the back heel, the usual suspects on Jordan 1s. The sole is pretty, clean, I guess you could say, for a shoe that I've worn a couple times. I haven't done nothing crazy in this shoe, like walk in wet grass or nothing like that. So you won't see anything like that on this shoe or any of my shoes for that matter. But, I think that they did a pretty good job. Ones are normally a pretty durable shoe, and they tend to look better with age as they get the creases in the toe box and whatnot. So, I think I probably will not end up selling this shoe. I sell about 90% of my shoes eventually, but I don't think I will end up selling this particular shoe right here. Now let's talk about my opinion on why they didn't sell out. Personally, I believe they're too similar to those not for resale ones. It's basically the same shoe except for the swoosh and the not for resale logo. I honestly believe if you had flipped them and this was not for resale and those were the gym red ones, I believe the gym red ones, the actual gym red ones, would have sold out, and the not for resale ones would have sat just like these. It's just a matter of hype. People, I feel like, can't think for themselves, and they need people to tell them that this shoe is hard or this shoe is fire or whatever is the case may be, to actually go out and instead of going out and getting the shoes themselves. So I'm not complaining though. I went in way late on release. After release, I didn't have to pay anybody no backdoor fee or whatever. And I think this is kind of where we're going with Jordans, especially with these being the lower price point, 160. When it comes to the shoes that are, I want to say, in the 200s, the 190s of the world, like once Jordan Brand pushed up that price, I think the first remastered was the Columbia 4s or the French Blue 7s. I'm not sure, but they started at 190. It was bound to happen that shoes were not going to sell out as quickly as before. And Jordan Brand started making a lot more pairs of all the GRs, even the allegedly limited shoes like the bread ones. Like I said, I was able to get them hours after release when I didn't have Wi-Fi at my aunt's house in Miami. My mom's aunt's house in Miami. So, you know what I mean? I'm not complaining. Some people feel like Jordan Brand should go back to the days where we were, like 2014 before the remaster, 2013, where you used to have to camp out or buy a sneaker bot or something like that to get the shoe you want. But me personally, I'm not complaining. If I can walk into my local mall and get a shoe like this for, retail, I'm not going to be mad about that at all. I don't see why people it's just a hype thing, I guess. You know what I mean? Where I would rank these ones, I'd say they're a top 20 Jordan 1, top 25. There are a lot of Jordan 1s. Like, my favorite Jordan 1 of all time is the Shadow, followed by the Bread, the Shadow Backboards, the Royals, and so on and so forth. But these are my favorite, like, non-OG that I actually have owned. You know what I mean? Like, my favorite shoe of all time, for those of you who are curious, is a Bordeaux 7. Oh my God, something about that shoe, it just does it to me. Love that shoe. I got one of my shoes that I always wanted as a child, the Cool Grey Force. I did an unboxing video for that. I'll put a link down in the description. But you guys, tell me your thoughts on these. Do you think these were a hit or miss? Do you think that Jordan Brand should stop releasing shoes that are so similar to past shoes or OGs? Because these are like a carbon copy of the black toe ones, except for, the swoosh and whatnot, or those black and white Jordan ones that released a couple years ago, minus the little heel part right here. I don't know how I feel about shoes releasing for the rest of the year. The Desert Rattan 10's probably the most likely shoe I'm gonna get, followed by the Bread 11s, and then those oh my God, the Bread ones. How could I forget the Bread ones? I don't know if I'm gonna get those. Maybe not. It just depends. Those Game Royal 12s are nice, but I feel like it's just a flip flu game colorway. One thing about me, I'm always going to be very honest with you guys about what I think about shoes and how I feel about Jordan Brand and what they're doing. You know what I mean? I feel like they did a good thing bringing back the Nike Air sign on shoes and whatever. I think I've had 2 shoes that had the Nike Air on them. The Black Metallic 5s, which I still have, and the Black Cement 3s, which I sold. Actually, I had 2 pairs of those Black Cement 3s. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna keep the shoe. Let me know if you guys think I should sell them. If you're interested, let me know. They're a size 12. I'm not gonna rape you, considering that they're not selling out or whatever. I'd probably throw these for 130, 140, something like that. Let me know what you guys think. I just don't know where we are at sneakers now. I feel like a lot of the novelty and the hype is worn off with Jordan Brand, and people are really just looking for shoes that they really like. That's what I'm doing personally. I'm more into the runners nowadays, the Prestos, the Air Maxes, the Vapor Maxes, the Air Max 270s, etc. Like, I'm not really a big fan of the Air Max Pluses and Vapor Max Pluses and shoes of those natures, but you know, what I like, I buy. You know what I mean? Like, and I'll bring y'all my honest opinion about them, and I'm not going to sugarcoat anything or BS. But I definitely think if you can go get this shoe, you should definitely go get this shoe if you have an opportunity, because I feel like 5 years down the line, people are going to look back at a shoe like this and they're going to say, "Damn, I wish I could have gotten this shoe when they originally released," because I feel like the resale on this could go north of 200 eventually. So, that's pretty much it for this video. I don't know what type of video I'm going to be bringing you guys next. It's probably going to be sneaker related, so just stay tuned to my channel. I might do a little collection video, like show you a little bit of my wardrobe, things like that. I'm very big on G-Star Raw, as you guys can see, Billionaire Boys Club, Nike Tech Fleece, of that nature. So I might give y'all a little sneak peek into like things that I wear, and you know, the things that I think are cool. Not that you guys care that much, but you know what I mean. Got to put out content out there. So, like always, please always comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, like I said, on what I should do with these shoes, and I'll catch you guys next video.